It's that time again, everyone, to go down to my basement and begin the next preparation for the next pile of shame. What to do today? Should finish up my chaos. What ones do I want to do today? Let's do all 20 of these cultists. Alright. I now have 20 cultists to paint up, and I think for this I'm just going to speed paint them, like from top to bottom, with the exception the weapons and guns, and any spider limbs and webs getting painted up in a metal paint. These guys, I'm pretty sure, are still going to be a cheap points cost here in 10th edition, and at the same time, they're still a cannon fodder model, right? So I want to try and keep like some kind of unit color to them. At the same time, will be different. So the real question is do I do the shirts up in the same color or the pants? Questions. Definitely their uniforms, which would be their top clothing bits. Yeah, let's do them up the same, but do all their boots up and stuff differently. So this is going to be an interesting bit to work on, because I don't normally do 20 up at once, because these guys are so simple, and yet, well, I'll just deal with it as it comes along. So I'm going to start with a bit of gunmetal from the Armor Painter, and I'm going to get my big regimental monster brush, because why not? Water this stuff down a little bit more. And I'm just going to go to town on all of their metal bits here. So their guns, little accessories. There's going to be little small bits later to re-pick out, but for now, I'm just going to go and get this bit done up. So I got all their guns and weapons and all that painted up, and now it's time to pick out what colors I want to go with for their units, so I can tell this is all part of this unit at first glance, and this is all part of this unit at first glance. But at the same time, I want to mix up their pant colors a little bit. And of course, to separate them from the blue and red, what are they called from the Death Guard Army? The Poxwalkers, minus one Poxwalker. I want to find some different colors here. So I'm thinking I'm going to use Gravelord Gray for some of their pants. I am going to play around with hardened leather for some of the skins. And along with... maybe we'll do Camo Cloak on the shirts of one. What have I tried here? Better yet. Milligan Green. Let's try that one. And of course, Crusader skin for the other fleshy bits. So we got those for the skin, for pants, and you know what? What do we do for the shirts? Let's do Zealot Yellow for some of the shirts on one. And I don't have much to choose from here, do I? Got the starting colors. Oh, Sand Golem. Sand Golem on the other. Okay, so we got two types of shades of yellow for their torsos. I'll do Sand Golem on these guys, and Zealot Yellow on those ones. And I'll mix and match their paint colors for the pants. But I'm not going to get too carried away with the big brush. I am going to use a little more refined control. So I'll use my detail brush from Citadel and get to work. So let's start with this guy. And get his skin on. Yeah, let's go. Now that I got this nice diversity of skin colors going on here, it's time to do their shirts. And then their shirts. And then the trousers, and I'll alternate the colors on the trousers. Because, yeah, that's how it's going to work. I'm going to start this side on the right. No. I need to start the left side. They're the driest. For the most part, they are now done, completed. I alternated the colors in between, and then same thing over here. I will say so that this Melgana green came a little more brighter than I thought it would, but nonetheless, still looks pretty interesting, and I wanted to try it. So it's done. Now to do up their bases and time to put them in some mucky snow and sand. I also thought about going over their weapons with something, and I tried on a couple just to, differentiate them just a little bit. And I mean, it kind of worked, but it wasn't quite the effect I was going for. Still, it was worth a shot. Just change them up a little bit. Now, without further ado, let's get them a good base coating. Well, everyone, it's the following evening, and I had to go back and do things old school, as a lot of this stuff was just, well, it's just a little too gritty for what I want to make use of. So, I'm just going to go ahead and get my bird umber here, paint up all the sand in a nice wet coat, let that dry for an hour, then I'll come back and do up that snow effects recipe. I'll just set it right there so I know where it is. Okay. Get a nice splotch here. There we go. I always underestimate how much I actually need half the time, so let's soon find out. And with the rest of the base is done, they are now complete. Hopefully this light isn't overpowering the models again. Thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you next time. Oh goodness, I think the light is overpowering it again. Oh boy.